Hey, Love Bug.
Hi.
Can we talk about how long it took that tree to get to you? I ordered that as soon as I woke up Sunday morning because we were talking about it as we went to bed Saturday night. And it was soonest delivery is Thursday. And I was like, no, I couldn't get anything there sooner. It was driving me crazy.
No, it was a sweet surprise. I actually was going out on the porch because I was like, because we don't walk in our front door. And I was like, oh, I'm going to put my ferns down so that, because we had a bad storm here, so that we could get some water in them. And I opened the porch, I had flowers there, and I had a box there. And I was like, holy cow, I wouldn't have seen this until the weekend had I not checked.
Oh, good. Well, I would have definitely been like, did you get something today? Because I got notification that it had been delivered, but I wasn't sure.
I figured you were stalking it.
Yeah.
So I just had a dumb moment. I'm sitting there why isn't Kristen sent the link? And then I was like, oh, that's right, she did it in an email. I was having just having a moment. It's fine. I'm going to bed early tonight. Hopefully.
Internet. This is so fun.
There you go. I just messaged you back. All right. So we're all on. I told Travis I wasn't getting pretty or anything.
Okay.
There you are, Love Bug.
I don't know. It was taking a while.
I was like, I see your box, but I didn't see your face.
All right.
Hold on. I need to text Travis. Travis!
I want to know what she's saying.
You guys see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now let me stop. All right.
Yeah, I need to pull mine up too.
I know, I just pulled mine up.
I had pulled out some Shakeology and Daily Sunshine packets. I was going to have those up here with me, and I forgot them, so I just asked him to bring them upstairs. Just to be able to show. I feel like showing stuff is helpful. My screen has 50,000 things on it. I feel like I'm going to get confused at everything.
Oh, excuse me.
You burpeted. Thank you. I've had this bag of regular Shakeology probably in my house for so long. I'm sure it's expired. Yes, best before May 2017. I think it's expired. All right.
They don't have to know that. It's fine.
I'm going to hop on at 8 o'clock. I test drove it earlier to make sure I was good. No, fudge. I say that and then I just messed it up. I almost shared it on my regular Facebook.
I mean, everybody can just be a part of it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
All right. Will someone tell me when it pops up? It always confuses me. Hey guys. All right. I think we are live. Is it showing up in everybody's?
No.
Is it not?
I'm not seeing.
It's weird because it says it is, but I'm not getting a notification for it.
Me neither.
This worked so seamlessly last time. It says, oh, hold on. Just kidding.
Are we live somewhere else?
No, it like said preparing to go live, and then I had to press another live thing. Okay, I think we're good. Hey guys,
Yes.
welcome.
I see us.
I'm gonna turn that off. It's so confusing having my volume on. Hey y'all, I'm just gonna wait and give everybody a few minutes to pop on. When you get on, you can leave some love in the comments so we know you're here. Hey Christy, hey Joni. All right, we'll just give it another like minute. I don't know whether it's best to bring it up on my phone so I can stalk us and make sure everything's good, or have it on my computer. Okay. Oh, then you guys can hear me. All righty. Okay. Hey Bonnie, hey Cassandra, hey Whitney. All right, guys. So my name is Kristen. Even though my little thing says Chelsea, my name thingy, I'm not Chelsea. My name is Kristen Fields, and I will be one of your leaders for this call tonight. And we are so excited because tonight's kind of special. This is the first time that we get to chat about our brand new nutrition focused program that just launched. And not only that, you're also going to get to hear about the fitness programs and meal plans that have all gotten us to where we are here today, gotten us our results. You're going to get to hear about our challenge groups. So you're going to hear about those two options. There's the fitness program and meal plan, and then there's the To Be Mindset, which is our new nutrition focused program. Both options are amazing. They're just options because people are built different ways. I'm a structure girl. Like, I love structure. So like, I love following a meal plan. Whereas Heather, for example, really feels like confined by a meal plan and has seen tremendous success with this new nutrition program. So we're just going to go over both of them. We're going to talk about, Mallory's going to start us off talking about like our specific groups, the accountability in them, what you get with a coach. And then I'm going to talk to you guys about Shakeology a little bit. Jordan is going to dive into Beachbody on Demand, so that's where you're going to get to see access to all of our workouts and the meal plans that come with them. And then Heather's going to share her personal experiences so far with To Be Mindset a little bit, and just dig into that deeper. And then I will close us out with a live Q&A at the end. So if you have questions throughout the night, feel free to ask them in the comment section, or at the end, you can go ahead and ask them then. And we will go over the steps of like what's next and what to do if you're ready to join us. So we are so excited to have you here. And Miss Mallory, you can take us away.
Awesome. Hey guys. Like she said, I'm Mallory. I am here to talk to you guys about coaching, accountability, and support. So what I love about these groups that is so different from anything else I've ever done is there are these daily check-ins. So every day, you're checking in with your workout, you're checking in with your Shakeology. People are posting recipes, they're doing motivation, your coaches are posting nutrition tips and giving you different tools to stay on track. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek into what mine looks like. Different coaches do it different ways. So there is, some people do it on Facebook. Some people use this app. Can you guys see it? Yeah, okay. So in mine, we did this Thirsty Thursday challenge where we basically tagged people and did a water, we posted us drinking water. So here's me and my daughter, Sydney. Here's my workout post. There's my mom drinking Shakeology. There's one of my coaches. We have everybody getting in on this water challenge. So it's just really cool. You have this whole community of people kind of wondering where you are if you're not showing up. And then you also have this coach available who is there for all of your questions. None of them are silly or stupid or whatever you're thinking. We are always there for you. Your community is always there for you, and it's awesome. So my favorite thing though about this accountability in these groups is before this, I never did personal development, and it has been a game changer for me. I have improved in my confidence. I'm learning how to grow myself, and I'm learning how to love myself right now as I am, and not constantly chasing, some idea of what I think happiness is. And I think that's what I always had before. And so I was losing weight, but I wasn't happy. I didn't feel healthy. And so I'm going to show you guys, a lot of people will read books. I love Audible. If you see, I've got all of these books from my library because I like to be able to listen to my personal development and clean or shower or, commute in the car. It's just really nice to have that available. And podcasts are huge and they're free. So you can literally get something that fits for what you need anywhere. That being said, I'm going to push it on off to Jordan is next, right? No. Oh, you are, sorry. To Kristen, who's going to talk about Shakeology.
Yay. So just to add on about those groups are what have kept us all here. Like those groups, the support in them, the friendships in them, like we wouldn't have met without these groups. So they're just truly, they're just something powerful. And I love watching my coaches try out like different things and stuff in their groups. It's so fun. So I'm going to talk with you guys about Shakeology, and I'm excited to talk with you guys about this tonight. I'm not going to lie. One of my coaches who's watching, Christy, is like the bomb.com at talking about Shakeology. So I feel like I have really, really big shoes to fill. So I'm going to steal some of her experiences, but I'm excited because Shakeology was the part that it took me the longest to buy into. I was all about working out. I was all about eating healthy, but I refused to believe that the shake was some like miracle special thing. Comes in a bag. Like it looks like just any other shake in the world. It doesn't look like it has magical powers. And then my coach said the magic words to me, just try it. There's a 30-day money back guarantee, bottom of the bag guarantee. If you hate it, just try it. And that's all it took. That's all it took was me feeling how amazing I felt after incorporating it into my meal plan, having more energy, having my digestive system get on track. You guys, it replaced, I was on prebiotics and probiotics and digestive enzymes and all of these other things before Shakeology, and it replaced all of them. It replaced my multivitamins it was on. It was a game changer for me. And I noticed I had more energy. I was craving things less. And why it does that is because it is filled with over 70 vitamins and nutrients. You guys, there's 6 servings of salad in 1 scoop of Shakeology. 1 scoop. I eat healthy. I'm like probably one of the strictest people to a meal plan you will ever find when I go all in. And even with me at my strictest, I could never get all the vitamins and nutrients that my body possibly needed in one day until the shake came. So it fights your cravings and stuff, because when you're craving something, it's because your body is lacking something else. So if you're craving chocolate, it's because it's lacking. If it's craving salt, you're lacking something. And it fills in all of those spots for you. I can't tell you how happy it makes me in those groups that you just saw Mallory talk about, when my girls are like, I was craving ice cream, but I made my shake instead, and it tastes just as freaking good. And that, it tastes amazing. I was not a big shake drinker. I had tried protein shakes and things like that before, and they were okay. They didn't keep me full. Like, they didn't do anything for my body. Well, I mean, I guess they probably helped repair some muscle, like with the protein in them, but they didn't keep me full. They didn't stop my cravings. They didn't give my body energy. This was a game changer. And I get questions a lot about like, well, if I drink it, will it be like, will I just lose my weight? Sorry, we are not about like quick fixes that you snap your fingers and your weight disappears. Shakeology is not a weight loss shake. It is not branded to be Slim Fast. It is not branded to be any of those things. The reason it helps you lose weight is because, like I said, because it's giving your body everything it needs so that you're craving less, you're full longer, and you feel good. And when you feel good, you eat better. And then you're working out because you're feeling good. And it's all this incredible cycle. So I just want to share a couple of personal experiences. My mom has been one of my most favorite challengers. Watching her transform her life has been a huge blessing. And watching my mom start Shakeology and be able to be taken off of her blood pressure and cholesterol meds that she couldn't do anything to get taken off of is just, it's astounding. And then Christy that I had mentioned, Christy had been through several miscarriages. And when I met her, she had gone through all of these, and she started seeing a holistic doctor shortly after becoming a coach. And I was a little nervous because a lot of times doctors are like anti-Shako just because they think, they don't look at the ingredients. They just see, hey, Miles, they see that it's a shake and they assume that it's full of crap. But hers took the time to look in it. And when she messaged me and told me how blown away her doctor was by all the ingredients and knew what everything was, like going through the back of the bag and was like, holy camole, like this is freaking gold. It confirmed for me even more that when I'm starting to try to get pregnant in the next year, and when I'm, going through all of those things, that it's absolutely going to be what I'm drinking every day to keep my body at its healthiest. And then just another quick thing. I went to this local, it wasn't a complete nutrition, but I can't think of what the name of it was, like local GNC type thing, not too long ago. And I was wearing my Beachbody stuff. I have a Beachbody shirt on now. Like I'm always repping Beachbody. And the guy was like, oh, so you drink that Shako stuff? And I was like, yep, every day for the last 4.5 years. And he was like, it's really expensive, huh? And I said, not really. I said, do you have anything comparable in here? So he took me over to a vegan protein shake. And I was impressed that it was vegan because I do the vegan. I can't do whey. And he took me over to it and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I started looking at it. And then he's like, oh, and to add in, more vegetables, you would buy this to go into it too. And then to add in this, and he had like a wall of other things you could buy, other vitamins and other nutrients that you could add into this one protein shake. And by the time I added them all up, we were over $200. And I was like, and that's why my shake is not expensive, because I don't have to do all of that. And I guarantee mine tastes better than buying a shake and having to fill it with 15 other supplements on top of that. So like I said, it took me a really long time to buy into it, but once I tried it, the results spoke for themselves. The way I felt, just the way everybody around me could tell I was feeling, had me hooked. And I've been drinking it every day for 4.5 years. I have not been sick one time besides like my girl problems I got going on. It just replaced my medicines, replaced my vitamins, and it's been a game changer for me. So just try it. 30-day money back guarantee. There's nothing to lose. All right. So up next is Miss Jordan, and she is going to dive into our Beachbody On Demand whole program with workouts and meal plans.
Hey guys. Okay, so I have to totally agree with you on all of that Shakeology stuff, because I was totally that person that was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get my free bag and then I'm going to quit it. And then I never quit it because I couldn't. And it's the reason why my hair is growing insane. So all the perks, I love it so much. So I have a lot to go over with you guys. But before I screen share, I'm going to go ahead and share the meal, kind of what the base of our meal plans are, how they work, and share how I kind of transformed my life and really fell in love with this process. You guys, I had tried everything bad for me, quick fixes, everything. And I was really sick and tired of it. And I have to say that when I signed up, it was a very impulse thing because I had tried pretty much everything else and I was pretty dang miserable. And so we go by portion fix. So that's what we call our little meal plan that we go by, we go off of containers. And I'm not gonna lie, when I got these containers in, they came in a little package and they were all inside of each other, and I was like, yeah, no, like that's not happening. I can't not eat. Like I just can't not eat. And I was like, I can't fit my food into this. And so like the first month I was eyeballing it, and that totally didn't work. And I have to be honest with you guys, I was intimidated by these. And I even sent a picture to my mom, and I was like, I am not doing this. Like that's crazy. And so I'm going to go over them and explain to you how they kind of work. So you get these little containers in. So this is red. This would be for your proteins like chicken and eggs, things like that. Yellow, carbs. Exciting. I love my carbs. Purple, fruits. So all the fruits you can fit. Green, veggies, spinach and such. Broccoli, we love roasted broccoli in our house. Blue is healthy fats, so like avocado, cheeses, things like that. And orange is your seeds and dressings. So when I got these in, I literally thought like, this is all I get to eat in a day, like one of these containers. No. So you do your calculation, you figure out what bracket you're in. So for me, I'm in plan A, and you get certain amounts of containers in your day. So like I might get 3 reds in a day or 4 reds in a day. I might get 2 purples in a day. And so really, let's say I'm going to make us like summer salad. So I fill up my green container with some spinach. I'm a spinach junkie. I fill up my red container with chicken. I fill up my purple container with strawberries and blackberries. And I fill up my blue container with feta cheese. And I fill up my orange with my dressing. It is a huge salad. I keep saying every time I do this, I'm going to actually put it on a plate for you guys to see. And when I started actually going by the containers, I was working at a hospital. I just got my job at a hospital. And I was working 12-hour days. And I was blown away by how satisfied I was when I ate, how much energy I had, and how much like better I just felt. I was packing, like I have this huge lunchbox, and I was packing it to the brim, just full of random things that were in my pantry in case I got hungry. And when I started packing these containers, like all of my food for the day barely took up any room in my lunchbox. And I was really nervous about that first day going to work and being like, I'm going to starve. And to be completely honest, I was so satisfied, and I felt so flipping good that I knew from then on out, like I just had to trust the system, and I had to believe in this because I was feeling so good. And it was really working. And truth be told, I was eating so much less than these containers. Like I didn't realize how much less I was eating in my day by not going by these. So don't be intimidated like me. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let's see. All right. Can everybody see that? Uh-oh, I lost you guys. I want to be able to see you. Okay. So this is Beachbody On Demand, and this is pretty much home base for everything. Your workouts, your nutrition, blog, recipes, all of that. And so right up here, you can see workouts. And so over here, you can kind of choose where you want to start. When I started, I was already kind of running and being active. So I was looking at intermediate and advanced. If you haven't worked out in years, beginner might be your cup of tea. And this is just a way for us to help you kind of figure out what programs you're going to like and what's going to work best for you starting out. And then you can figure out your workout length. When I started working out, I started with 30 minutes because, let's be honest, I didn't want to find time to work out. And I really didn't think this was going to work. So I was like, minimum amount of time. I'm going to really test this. Did 30 minutes. And then you get to choose over here what you might be interested in. For me, I like a mix of weightlifting and cardio. I thought I was a cardio junkie until I started doing cardio workouts. For my mom, she loves dance workouts. Whatever is your cup of tea, like we have it. And then featured programs are just different little programs they put over here. ADD Obsession is a big one right now. And Clean Week is it's a 1-week program. Sorry, that just caught my eye. It's a 1-week program to kind of just help you figure out what workouts you like. And that, I can't even call it a program, but in that week, you get to try out all these different moves from different programs. And that kind of helps us help you find a program that works for you. So I'm actually going to click on workouts and take you to our most popular, sorry for the slow internet. All right. Sorry. Okay. So 21 Day Fix is the one I started with. It's the one I start with most of my my challengers on. And this is a 30-minute program. It's kind of just a mix of everything. You can see cardio, you have Pilates, you have yoga thrown in there. And that's what I liked. I like doing different things on different days, but all 30 minutes. And it tells you each day like what you need to work out. And then if you go over to program materials, it gives you your tally sheets that you want to use if you want to use them to stay on track. And then it also gives you a food list in every, sorry, I probably shouldn't have clicked that. Oh, my internet loves me. Sorry, guys. Okay, so you'll get to see the eating plan. It helps you break down and figure out what containers you're going to, how many you're going to need, and also like this food list right here, if it'll open for me. It's a huge list of what goes into each container. And this is super, super easy for me, especially when I'm like in the grocery store and I'm like, oh crap, I have like a yellow container left. Like what do I want to put in there? For me, it's obvious. I love sweet potatoes, so that is always going to be in my yellow containers. But it's really easy to just pop up in the middle of the grocery store and figure out, you know, what you want to add into your list and for your meal plan. And then I'm going to go back here. We also have vegan options, which is really, really cool. I know a lot of people think, you know, we don't have those options, but we do. We like to satisfy everyone and help everyone on their journey. So we have vegan friendly. And then you have Spotify, which I think is super cool. I didn't find this out until 80 Day Obsession, but they have Spotify playlists. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Your workout calendar, which is super important to follow. I was just picking random workouts out of the 21 Day Fix when I first did it. Following the calendar is key, you guys. These workouts are set exactly where they need to be to give different muscle groups breaks. So please, please, please follow that. But I think that's everything. Oh, I did want to share that we do have a blog, which is really, really fun. That's when the holidays come, we share, or they share with us like fun recipes to kind of remake maybe like your favorite sweet potato casserole dish in a little bit healthier way. And they're really fun to try out. I know I made Shakeology s'more bars. Those were really fun and really good. But it's just exciting ways to make this fun because this is a lifestyle at the end of the day. And I can't tell you how much this has transformed my life, and my entire family loves everything that we have tried. And I think that's really important because it's not a diet. It doesn't have to be gross. This is real food and it's really good. So I hope I covered everything. If you have any questions, please leave them below for me. I am going to pass it over to Heather. Let me stop sharing. There we go.
Hey guys. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the brand new program. I was talking about the containers. Those work great. I was able to lose 20 pounds using the containers. And then the containers, I felt very like restricted with them. And I also felt like guilty anytime that I had a Get With 2B mindset and just a little bit about it. So hence the name. It's all about changing your, if you watch and you learn just how to have a good relationship with food. So whether you are an emotional eater, you're like me and you feel like you can't have certain things and that just kind of like makes you want to binge and just have all the bad things I did, like I used to do sometimes. You know, or if you don't eat, you get a go-to guide. So what she does is she gives you a list of food, and she gives you these mottos in the videos. And the mottos just help you remember how to think about food. And one of her mottos, for example, is water first and veggies most. And she just goes through these things in the videos, and it really starts to shape how you think about food and your relationship. You don't have to use containers. You just eat, and when I use the containers, like I said, they're great. They'll set you an option. So you also get a recipe book with lots of recipes from her. You get this 30-ounce water bottle with her little sayings on the back that just motivate you all day long. And then the neat thing that you get is your tracker. So that's one thing that she really focuses on, is tracking your food. You know, meal plans are not one size fits all, and that's what she stresses. She says, if you bite it, write it, which I do. So I track everything, and then you can see from day to day what's working for you. You know, the other day, Sunday, it was my son's first birthday party, and I had not one, but 2 pieces of cake, and it was okay. I wrote it down. I didn't feel guilty about it because I knew that I'd eaten really good the whole day. I woke up and I still had lost weight. So I've been doing this for 1 week today, and I'm down 2 pounds. Another coach has been doing it for like 5 days. She's down 7 pounds. Another coach has been doing it a week, and she's down 3.5. So those are just 3 of us. And it has just totally changed my whole mindset. I love it so much because it just teaches you that, you know, you can enjoy food. And if you're like me and you want, you know, that piece of cake or, you know, the donut or whatever it might be, it's okay to have that. Just track it and then see what works. You know, I ate that piece of cake and somehow I still lost weight the next day. Now, am I gonna eat cake every day? No. But I didn't feel guilty about it, and that was a huge improvement for me. So let me show you real quick. I am going to show you just kind of what it looks like if you were to go the, to be mindset route. So you can talk to your coach and you could choose, like, you know, does to be mindset sound right for me, or do the containers? So, you know, here are the videos, and they're very short. I think the longest one might be 15 minutes. Most are under 10. But she just goes through and, you know, take it at your pace, and you can watch these. And she gives you examples, you know, recipes, and she tells you what you can eat each meal. Instead of the containers, like, you know, for breakfast, you do eat 50% protein, 50% um, carbs. So she does give you guidelines like that. So it's not just all on your own. Like, I'm still learning because it's brand new and I'm only on day 7. So there's still so much to learn. And I'm watching some of the videos, but so we're all different. So it's just up to you what you do and what works for you.
Hey, Heather, can you stop sharing your screen and I will take off from here? Oh, okay. I think Heather was having some internet difficulties. So if it was breaking up for you, I'm probably sure it probably was for a good portion of it. You have more questions about TV mindset, you can definitely ask them afterwards or check with your coach afterwards. We are very happy to talk with you about it. I'm sad she got cut off because she's been having a great experience with it. So I am going to end us, but with kind of talk about what's next, what your options are, and then do a live Q&A with anyone who wants to ask questions. So you've learned about our groups, you've learned about Shakeology, the meal plan, workouts, everything. So what's next? For our groups, we do each require that you get started with one of the 3 challenge packs available to you, each of which you heard about earlier. So your options are, you can get the BOD challenge pack, Beachbody On Demand challenge pack, and that is for a year of Beachbody On Demand, plus Shakeology and plus a ton of other goodies with that. Or you can get the 2B mindset and you have lifetime access to that with a month of Shakeology. Or your third option is to get both of them together. So each individual one with Shakeology comes out to $160 a month. They are both on sale right now on promo. And then if you were wanting to get both of them together, so get a year of the BOD, get lifetime access to the 2B mindset, plus all of the other goodies, you can actually get those 2 together and get the Shakeology for completely free. So your total for that would be $200. So just to break it down a little bit, when you choose the one with BOD, you get that entire year's access to all of our programs. Every workout Beachbody has ever made, and all the new ones that launch within the year. So literally, if you signed up today, you would have access from May 10, 2018 to May 10th, 2019. And every time a program launched, like when our brand new Lift 4 program is being launched in July and October, you wake up to access. You don't pay anything else. You legit wake up and it's there in the morning. So what used to happen is we would buy individual programs. I spent $120 on a program by itself without Shakeology when I first started. $120. The challenge pack for that with Shakeology was $205, and that was one program. And I had to buy every new program that came out that I wanted to do. You pay $160 one time and pay nothing else again for a year. And what's awesome about the BOD one too is you're not even getting just the base kits for all the programs, you're getting the deluxe workouts. So like that T25 one, if I wanted the deluxe workouts, I would have had to pay $20 extra to get those workouts. You get all of the options. Literally everything. You never have to buy DVDs. All the workouts are doable at home, but what's awesome is you can do them from anywhere. I travel a ton for softball and things. All I do is put up my laptop or set my phone up and work out from there. You also get the portion picks meal plans, those cute little containers they look a lot littler than they really are once you start filling them with food. The meal plans for every single program out there, so we can really cater to find one that's right for your goals if that's what you're choosing. You get the Shakeology as well. And then with the 2B mindset, you're going to get the water bottle that Heather went over, the tracking book, the recipe book, and access to 40 videos forever. Like, she teaches you how to walk around a grocery store and shop. She teaches you how to travel. She tells you when you're eating out, these are the things you should try to choose. And plus the Shakeology and all the goodies. And then if you get that third option, you get everything. everything that we just mentioned all together. So a little perspective. Like I told you guys how much it was for me to sign up. Beachbody On Demand and 2B Mindset each individually are $100 each by themselves. Shakeology by itself is $130. Plus shipping and tax for all of those things, because you're paying for the containers, the Shakeology shipping, all of that. And so the challenge pack gives you $2 shipping and it's $160 versus $230. Or if you looked at Beachbody On Demand, 2B Mindset together, plus that's $330 that you're getting for $200. Like it's unreal. You know, I hear sometimes that people are like, Shakeology is a little expensive. I get it. I was a broke grad student when I started it. Once again, money back guarantee. And once you try it, I promise you will make the budget for it. But really, it was very easy to find $2 a day with a challenge pack to cut out my Starbucks addiction and replace a healthy meal, replace a meal with a healthy one. So it's an amazing deal. So those are your options. If you were to sign up tonight, you will reach out to your coach, the one who invited you in here. They will get you all set up. You'll talk about your options, and they will send you an email once you get started. You'll be able to set up like a one-on-one call to go over your meal plans or anything like that to pick out your program, figure out what's best for you. The shipping stuff, so all the Shakeology and the containers, the water bottle for 2B Mindset, that stuff, takes about 5 to 7 days to get to you, but you guys will get immediate access to BOD or 2B Mindset. When I ordered 2B Mindset last week, it was probably 5-10 minutes later, I had an email with every single video to it, so I could go ahead and get started with that without everything else. And same with BOD. They say to give it up to 48 hours, but every girl I've had sign up in the last month has had it within the hour. So you can start working out. You can try that clean week that Jordan talked about. It's a great introductory thing until you get all the rest of your stuff and can jump into a program. So that is all that I have for the what's next. I want to honor all of your time for being on here. So let's open it up to questions. Do you guys have any questions that I can answer about our programs or workouts, 2B Mindset, Shakeology, anything that we talked about, the groups, coaching, anything like that? This is always the awkward part, waiting for people to ask questions. And if you don't have questions right now, that's okay. You can reach out to your coach. You can add them into this group that we're in. This video will be in there, so you can rewatch it if you need to get any information. Really, I'm a coupon queen. I'm a budgeter. Like, I am anal about money. And it makes me almost want to cry at how good of a deal this is now versus when I got signed up 4.5 years ago. I'm like, holy camole, like, these people have it made. All right, I'll give it like 1 more minute, see if anyone has a question. In the meantime, I forgot to mention this, but we also have a kiddos version of Shakeology, or more kid-friendly. Adults drink it. My husband drinks this every day. It's called Daily Sunshine, and that is an option that you guys can get as well. It comes in chocolate and strawberry banana.
I just had a question come through. If they're pregnant, can they do the workouts?
Yes, so I love this question because I actually had a pregnant, I hate saying pregnant girl, like I feel like I'm like profiling. But she is like 4 months pregnant and she just signed up to be in my groups. What I love is that you guys saw on BOD, there was a low impact option. Every one of our programs has a modifier. Mallory and Heather worked out their entire pregnancy up until the day they both gave birth. 9 months pregnant, and they were freaking getting it. And so what's awesome is, like, at the beginning of your pregnancy, you're going to be able to do a lot more. You're going to have more movement. I'm not going to put you in, if you've never worked out, like an insanity workout or anything like that. We'll find ones that cater towards you. But then as your pregnancy goes, you're going to modify more. We have a whole maternity series on BOD. Like, it is specifically, like, she made workouts to say, like, in your 3rd trimester, you need to be doing these moves to help, like, the birthing process be easier, to help, like, get your canal ready. Is that, I don't even know if that's what you say. I have not had a baby. But to like get everything moving. So yes, like, and that's what I love about all these. This is a lifestyle. Like, you are not like intended to do this and then not be able to do this. When I have women who come to me and they're like, oh, well, I want to wait till after I have a baby. I'm like, why the hell would you wait? Like, now is the time to start like being healthy for that baby inside of you. Like, now is the time. Shakeology, we always tell you to consult with your doctor. I have only had one doctor tell somebody not to drink it, and I would put money on it that she didn't even look at the ingredients. She just saw that it was like a protein and was like, no, don't do that. Doctors are typically pretty surprised when they see this. And as far as the meal plan, you can use those containers. All they are measuring cups to kind of measure out your foods. You don't need to be restricting calories or like starving yourself, but it is still helpful to be using these containers and meal plans to have a guideline so that you don't get into that like, oh, I'm pregnant, I can eat for 2 and eat whatever the heck I want to phase. So it is still really helpful. Amanda, oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so Amanda's question, how are you losing weight without using the containers? So I'm not just like free for all in it and eating whatever. She does lay out what to eat. So for example, for breakfast, you have 50% protein, 50% fiber-filled carbs, and she talks about what all these things are. For lunch, you have 50% veggies, 25% fiber-filled carbs, 25% protein, and then dinner, 75% veggie, 25% protein. So she goes through what to eat, but you have so many options within those percentages. And she goes through and teaches you how to be full and satisfied while eating those vegetables and while eating those certain carbs and different things like that. So you're not measuring it out, but you're still eating certain things, if that makes sense.
Yeah, what I would add to that is it still has guidelines. It's not a free-for-all, like Heather said. It's just a different mindset. Like,
right.
He talks about when people start off with their containers in the morning and they start crossing containers off, it puts you into like kind of a negative mindset of like, oh, I only have this left for the day. And she doesn't ever want you hungry or ever want you starving or not eating. Like she says, if you're hungry, you eat. She just gives you a cycle that she wants you to follow. She wants you to start with water, go to veggies, go to protein, go to carbs. And if you're still hungry, you go around the cycle. It's really a mindset thing, I think, with the container versus the plating.
And one thing that I've learned from it is that she teaches you, are you hungry or is it habit? So you really learn to know when you're really hungry and when it's just habit, you think you're hungry.
Yes, that's something I beat into my husband even before 2B mindset because he just gets bored and wants to eat. All right, that was a great question. I am actually starting it on Monday, and I told you guys I'm super strict and I love my meal plans. So I am excited to open up my brain and try to step outside of my comfort zone and see how it works. It is, I mean, there's still guidelines. So if you need a little bit of structure, there's that structure there. But at the same time, it is a little bit more forgiving. And she openly talks about like treats and things like that. Treats. And she doesn't like treats or cheats words. All right. That was a great question. Thank you, guys. If that is it, we will hop off. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I know we went a little over what we were supposed to. If you do have any questions, just ask them in here or shoot your coach a message and they will be able to take care of you. If you ask them in the group, we will make sure we get to you in the next 24 hours. But I can't wait to see you guys be added into our groups and get started on your journeys and start changing your life because this is what it is. Like, it's a life change. Every person on here has been doing this for multiple years. None of us lost 10 pounds the first week and then gained it all back and more. None of us did that. We all lost weight and we've kept it off because this is our lifestyle. We're not restricting. We eat pizza. We eat donuts. We eat cake at our son's birthday parties. We live. And that's what we really that's what we want to teach you and help you be able to do too. So thank you guys. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic night.